version 1.1.0 update will soon hit the fan, and there are a lot of new interesting and game-changing features that will soon be added to the game. Like for example, our much-awaited New Game Plus will soon be added to the game. And of course, finishing the game will unlock New Game Plus along with new difficulty options. And of course, you can experience the story once again with all of the gear and items you've earned in your previous playthrough. I can imagine how much fun we can have with this. Not to mention, using the Tanjutsu on the Oni seems pretty interesting as hell. Not only that, players will also be getting 2 new trophies, and I am guessing that we can get these new trophies by completing the game with the said harder difficulties. Thinking about the harder difficulty modes makes my head spin since I'm wondering how Sucker Punch will present it. The little difficulty is already rewarding and is enough in my opinion, but I am guessing that there will be more handicap settings that we can toggle. Like for example, no quickfire weapons or no armor settings, perfect for challenge runners, or even the HP multiplier for bosses like what Sandful did to Expedition 33. Another exciting feature, especially for speedrunners, is the upcoming stats tracking and rematch feature. The trailer and the PlayStation official blog already confirmed that we can access all of the fight content in the game, so the dream of maximizing and optimizing our fights with the Yotei 6 and Takeso will be granted. The ability to fight them over and over is a perfect way to test builds, so I can help but to be excited on this one. More exciting updates coming your way, and my most anticipated one is the new armor sets and the 5th tier of upgrades for every existing armor in the game. Pretty excited that Ina's armor and Ayuki's armor will be added to the current armor set pool, and I can only speculate for now when it comes to their effects. I am guessing that Ina's armor will increase quickfire weapon damage, especially the Scorch Bomb, while Lady Oyuki's armor will be stealth-oriented armor sets with a twist. But man, the thing that I love the most is the 5th upgrade tier of our existing armor. This opens up a lot of new possibilities since each of the armor's special effects will skyrocket, especially Ginji's guard armor since I find the reload speed really slow even with the armor is equipped in our current version. But the 5th upgrade of this armor can change everything, making it a lightning fast Tanigashima reloader. You can see here that the already broken mercenary attire is of course will be receiving its upgrade as well. I already find my Spirit Mercenary build overpowered, but how much more when this update hits? A proper unlimited Spirit build can be achieved at least in regular fights. And oh my goodness, the 9-tail armor will be even more overpowered in the upcoming update, since its 5th upgrade further increases the damage of all of your quickfire weapons further. If you are following my builds lately, you've seen how this build wrecks everything with the Fire Kusarigama and one-shotting targets with the Odachi, buff with the Oni's Flame. And its 5th upgrade level will make it even stronger, crazy if you think about it. Another favorite armor of mine is the Spider Lily because of its stagger shockwave ability. In the next update, we can proc the effect with even better chances, so stun locking targets will be much easier. Not really excited about Taro's armor since I really don't need additional health or more fire and cold resistances. If they decided to upgrade the Spirit Increase buff instead, it could have been better. Oh my sweet lords and ladies, the Bounty Master Spirit gains will be upgraded as well, making the most overpowered armor in the game even better by increasing the armor's already massive spirit gains. While it is such a bummer that we are not receiving a change of appearances for each type of armor, I am looking forward of seeing all of the upgrades in store for us, especially how Ina's armor and Oyuki's armor will be presented. I've covered both of the best builds and a definitive armor tier list recently, so I figured out it would be best to update it soon, since all of the upgrades will be game changing and 2 new armors will be introduced very soon. But if you haven't collected all of the armors yet, or your builds are not ready for the next update, you can find both guides in the description. But here's the real kicker. There's a brand new mysterious merchant that roams the land, and his name is Masujiro the Melodious. And of course, we still don't know yet what his spawn trigger is at this moment. But I'm guessing we can discover a song for our shamisen that let us track his location, since the merchant plays flute as well, or a musician like Atsu. Judging from the trailer, the merchant's location is somehow tied to white flower trails, and we can easily spot him with all of the white banners around him. The crazy thing is, he sells a lot of new stuff like new weapon kits, armor sets, so it is already confirmed that he sells the 2 new armors while also offering shamisen dice, new hats, masks, and especially new charms. The trailer confirms that we will be having 30 plus new cosmetics, and I am wondering if some of them will have an effect like the Kanimori's two-face mask. If you look closely as well, we will be having a badass Najinara right here for our Yari skin. The blog post also confirms that we will have only 10 new charms to play with, and apparently they have already revealed everything. Most of them are game changers while some are lackluster. Like for example, the charm of taming will allow you to turn nearby hostile animals into your allies while playing the shamisen. Pretty interesting to explore a druid-like build, especially the bears in this game are so violent, so it's fun to see to wreak havoc on enemy camps. The charm of Onryo's Wrath will give you a minor chance to trigger Onryo's Howl when triggering Onryo's Will. This charm is upgradable, so I am guessing it will give you a major chance at max upgrade. I find this charm just okay since I don't really die that much often, so beginners will find value in this charm. The charm of Mauling is pretty interesting. Wolf attack makes enemies vulnerable for a minor duration, but the kicker is that all of the weapons will inflict maximum damage regardless of weapon type. This is also an upgradable charm, so we can expect a longer duration when it comes to its max form. Take note that the Onryo's armor only gives you a massive damage boost when enemies are in terror in our current version, but this charm gives you a maximum damage instead, and the word maximum is used for the first time, so I am expecting good results from this charm, especially in the endgame. The charm of Iron Grip will prevent you from getting disarmed. Kinda lame, at least in my opinion for now, since I don't normally get hit with enemy focus attacks. Another upgradable charm is the charm of Confusion. Its effect is that assassinations of enemy leaders will confuse them and turning them into an ally for a minor duration, and the leader dies when the effect ends. This confuses me a lot, and I think this only works for regular assassinations if we follow the description, since the Slaughter leader skill will end a leader's life instantly, or else they will be headless warriors that will fight for you, explaining the bug that I encountered in the past, where headless warriors don't die during my first playthrough, and you can clearly see it here. The next charms are what I call cursed charms. The charm of Misfortune is interesting since we can enter a curse status, and this is our way of increasing the Ghost Flower's drop rate in exchange for us of not getting ammo from enemies. It is confirmed that Ghost Flowers are the new currency for us to trade the new items with the merchant, and not only that, judging on how these cursed charms work, I am also assuming that there is some kind of build that boosts our firepower while under the curse status, making a proper Curse Samurai build, while the charm of Curse Spirit doubles the spirit cost of techniques in exchange for a higher Ghost Flower drop rate, while the charm of Frailty disables life-saving effects from techniques, charms, and weapons, while also increasing the drop rate of Ghost Flowers. On the other hand, the charm of Terror increases all chances to terrify by a minor amount or maybe a major amount on max upgrade. While this may sound great, my ultimate Onryo build barely misses in terrifying targets, so I see this charm a terrible waste of slot. Now the next charm is pretty interesting. The charm of Wolf Stalking is perfect for stealth builds, and the effect is that assassination in areas where the wolf can be summoned have a minor chance to summon the wolf. Then the wolf performs a stealth assassination if able. Stealth strategies will never be lonely again since we do have our wolf to deal with stealth kills as well, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Definitely will try this one out. Now here comes the kicker in all of them. The charm of Drunken Mastery will make my mercenary build even more overpowered. It can produce 100% sake, so you can maintain that drunken state. This charm will give you a maximum damage, and take note that is maximum damage when in drunken state, and this is surely a banger. While the charm of the Drunkard will increase your drunken state duration, which further increases the effectiveness of the mercenary build that I just mentioned. The already intricate photo mode will also be receiving enhancements, so photo mode lovers will surely appreciate this tip. I can't blame Sucker Punch for improving this feature since there are a lot of eye-whopping locations and poses that a player can make in their game. The PlayStation blog confirms the button remapping feature as well will be possible in the upcoming update. Pretty useful for people who love to customize their controls. And of course, I will see you all in the upcoming update on November 24th to cover more guides for you, my lords and ladies. So mark your calendars as early as now. But what if you want to know the best builds before the update hits so you can optimize yours as early as now? Click on this video and I will catch you on the next one.